Welcome back to Hindustan Steel Suppliers.
The wonder building material, Ramco Hilux Calcium Silicate Board. The Ramco Hilux board, made from siliceous and calcareous materials and reinforced with cellulose fibres, is rightly called the wonder building material for its versatility in use and aesthetics in finish. The Ramco Hilux board is a one-of-its-kind building material that has given shape to the intricate dreams of architects and interior designers. These boards have a wide range of applications such as suspended ceilings, partitions, paneling, duct encasements, cable boxes and wall lining, doors, cladding, cavity and smoke barriers, fire-rated and acoustic walls for dry construction, etc. This wonder building material has armed architects and designers with an innovative, versatile, sturdy and unique building material that has provided an artistic architectural platform in many important sites such as Indira Gandhi International Airport, New Delhi, Indira Gandhi Indoor Stadium, New Delhi, Kochi International Airport, Nokia, Chennai, Biocon, Bangalore, M-Cure Pharma, Pune, Tata Motors, Sanand, Ahmedabad, Ranwal Mall, Ghatkopar, Mumbai, High Court, Kolkata, Ambuja Realty, Kolkata, Cipla Pharmaceuticals, Bhadi, Madhya Pradesh, Vardhaman Textile and Spinning Mills, Punjab and Madhya Pradesh. Hilux boards are screw fastened to either side of lightweight galvanized metal frames. The partitions are non-load bearing and can easily be assembled at site. Installation procedures. Hilux boards are screw fastened to either side of the framework for partitions and on one side to the false ceiling and wall paneling framework by using self-drilling and tapping screws with underhead cutters. The partitions or walls are non-load bearing and can easily be assembled at site. Metal framed partition. Framework. Mark a chalk line on the floor as per the layout plan. Take a floor or ceiling channel and fix it along the chalk line using 38 mm long nylon sleeves and wood screws. Take another floor or ceiling channel and fix it to the soffit or ceiling inline and then check with a plumb to the floor channel fixed earlier. Take a stud and cut it 5 mm shorter in length than the actual distance between the two channels fixed to the wall. Place this stud between the channels and twist it to sit in the web of the channels. The remaining studs should be placed at 610 mm centers, ensuring that all cutouts of studs for services fall in one line. When the partition height exceeds the board length, a horizontal channel is fixed to both sides of the frame to ensure proper support of edges. Board fixing. Single layer boarding. Ramco Hilux boards are available with tapered and square edges. Therefore, square edges are to be tapered on the face side before fixing. The boards are placed against the frame with 2 mm gap in between two boards and screw fixed to each stud and channel by self-drilling and tapping screws at 200 mm centers. Boards on the other side are fixed in the same way, with joints staggered by 610 mm to avoid through passage. When the height of the partition exceeds 8 feet, horizontal joints are also staggered by 3 feet. If required, double layer boarding can also be installed. By the same process, we can also assemble low height partitions. Electrical wiring, switch boxes, AC units, plumbing lines and sanitary fittings can be accommodated with ease. Fire-rated and sound-insulated partitions can be installed easily by inserting the required insulation material in the cavity. Doors and windows can be accommodated by using floor and ceiling channels at required levels. Metal-framed suspended ceiling, seamless. Mark level on the wall or partition as per the drawing, leaving a scope for board thickness. Fix GI perimeter channel along the line using nylon sleeves and wood screws at 600 mm centers. Mark the soffit at 1220 mm intervals in both the directions to form a 1220 by 1220 mm grid. The intersection points are to be drilled by a hammer drill machine using a 13 mm drill bit. Insert rowel plugs of size 12 by 38 mm with one leg of the soffit cleat attached to them into these holes and tighten them well. Suspend the intermediate channel at 1220 mm centers with the angle and ensure that they are in line and at level. Ceiling sections should be attached to the intermediate channel at 457 mm center in perpendicular direction to it with the help of connecting clips. In case of industrial sheds, suspension can be taken from the purlins if possible or by providing additional members to the purlin. Board fixing. Taper the square edges of the boards. The boards are screw fixed to the underside of the frame, keeping longitudinal edges of the board across the ceiling section. This is done by using self-drilling and tapping screws at 200 mm centers. The screws should be 12 mm away from the edges and 40 mm from the corners. A gap of 2 mm is provided all around in between the boards. The boards are staggered lengthwise by half their length to make the ceiling rigid and properly aligned to the required level. Jointing and finishing. The joints of Hilux boards can be finished by using jointing compound and fiber tape to get a seamless finish. Tapered edge joints. Step 1. Fill the gap between the boards with jointing compound and leave it to dry. Apply the jointing compound at the joint. Firmly stick the fiber tape centrally into the joint and squeeze out all the air in between the board surface and the fiber tape with a taping knife. Apply the jointing compound on the fiber tape to make it about 4 inches wide. Step 2. When the first application has dried completely, apply a second coat of jointing compound onto the joint. Ensure that the preceding application and tape are completely covered by making this second application wider by 2 inches than the first. Remove all extra material and allow it to dry. Step 3. When the second application has dried, apply a very thin coat of joining compound onto the joint 2 inches wider than the earlier, bringing it to 8 inches in width. Feather out joint edges to remove extra material and allow it to dry. Square edge joints. Form a V groove before fixing the board. Fill it with jointing compound and leave it to dry. Follow the process for preparing tapered edge joints. Internal and external corner joints. Fiber tape should be used by folding it from its center, making it an angle shape in the size of 24 mm by 24 mm to accommodate both sides of the corner. Nail or screw finishing. All nail or screw heads are to be covered with the jointing compound twice to achieve the right surface finish. Surface preparation. Use fine sandpaper on the joints to even out the surface. Apply 2 coats of oil-based cement primer onto the entire surface before applying putty or paint. Exposed grid system. Hilux boards are also available in various tile forms such as 2 by 2 feet and 4 by 2 feet, which can be laid in T-grids. Handling and storage. Hilux boards should be carried on edges and preferably by 2 persons. The boards should not be carried in flat position. The boards should be stacked horizontally in a covered area and on wooden pallets or battens of size 6 inches by 4 inches laid across the length of the board. A distance of 400 mm must be maintained between the battens. The boards should be lifted and not dragged. If the boards do get damp, they should be dried by placing them along the long edge to allow for ventilation. Never install damp boards. Painting and decoration. Most of the commonly available paints can be applied on the board surface. It is preferable to apply a roller after preparation of surface. Hilux boards can also be decorated by using wallpapers, wood veneers, hard laminates and tiles with suitable adhesives. These boards can also be used for non-load-bearing exterior applications such as walls, claddings and facades.
To order Ramco roofing sheet, Hicem boards, Hilux boards and Hicem planks, contact Hindustan Steel Suppliers. Call us or order online from our website hindustansteelsuppliers.com.